Hey everybody, Backpack Hack here coming at you with another trail tip about socks. This is something that I don't see a lot of information on the internet about, and it really isn't discussed on any of the forums or the videos here on YouTube, and that is a pair of socks dedicated for one specific use. Now, I don't think anybody's ever going to disagree with the logic of wearing or having two pairs of socks. Having two pairs of socks. You put on a pair of socks, you wear them during the day, you're hiking, you're camping, whatever you're doing during the day, and then you have another pair for evening and night, so that at the end of the day, you can take the pair off that's dirty, that's smelly, that's probably even wet from perspiration or even getting into the water, whether it's a river or lake. You clean these off, set them out to dry, and you wear this pair for the next 24 hours, and hopefully 24 hours later, when this pair is dirty and wet and stinky, this pair has dried out, and you can constantly rotate them. And a good pair of socks will last you several weeks easily, unless you have a major disaster. I don't think anybody's going to deny that's a good idea to always have two pairs of socks, but I take that one step further. Is not only do I do this, but I carry 4 pairs of socks. I do this to rotate my socks during hiking, and then I have a very thin set of socks for around the campsite. I'm cooking supper, my tent's set up, I'm all set up for the evening, I'm relaxed, I'm cooking my meal, evening meal, I'm watching the sunset or the stars or what have you, but I still have one more pair of socks available to me, and that is this set. It cost me $28. And I know some people are going to say $28, you can buy a lot of socks cheaper than that. Well, this is about as thick of a sock as I could find. And the reason I wanted a thick pair of socks is I wanted to make sure that I was comfortable at night. Yes, they're thick and they're warm, and sometimes it's not that cool in the evening, so I could get by with something like this. But my sleep system that I have put together between the mattress and the sleeping bag and the clothing that I wear, including socks, will keep me warm down to about 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't have to worry most of the time when I'm outside that I'm going to be laying there in the night shivering, because I know I have a pair of socks dedicated for sleep. And what I mean by dedicated for sleep is these socks have never been on my feet going down the trail. I don't wear these socks with any of my hiking boots or shoes. I don't wear them during the day. These I put on as I am retiring for the night, and we're getting ready to go into my sleeping bag. The only time I've ever worn these in any of my footwear is when I get up in the middle of the night, put on a simple pair of slippers to go out and take a trip to the tree in the middle of the night. I've never worn these other than that outside the tent. So I've had these for, 8 or 9 years, and they've probably gotten more wear just coming home and putting them through the laundry than anything else. So that's the tip, is get a good pair of quality socks, because when you stop and look at what else you've bought to make yourself comfortable at night, your tent, your sleeping bag, your clothing, your mattress, all these things that you're using to keep yourself comfortable, $28 is not a whole lot of money compared to all that. So get yourself a good pair of socks, dedicate them to sleeping at night. Your feet will be happy. If you're just out camping, you will wake up far more refreshed, having spent the night being comfortable. I don't mind being hot at night, and if so, I don't wear socks. But if it's going to get cool down into the 40s or 50s, I will wear a pair of socks. And usually it's this pair of socks, unless it's really warm. But like I say, this pair of socks combined with everything else will keep me comfortable down to 25 below. So if I'm just out camping, I still wake up refreshed and reinvigorated from a good night's sleep. I'm not sitting there suffering through the night of sleep because I've been very, very warm. And if it's an emergency situation, if you have to wear these during an emergency, you are still going to wake up more refreshed and be better and able to extract yourself from that emergency situation, simply in part due to a good pair of socks. So this is Backpack Hack coming at you with this trail tip. Get yourself a good pair of socks, dedicate them for sleeping, and don't wear them in your shoes. And I'll see you warm, comfortable, and happy out on the trail.